y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. It is now May, which means that it is a new Shop My Stash month. So I figured I would go through and show you what was in my stash and for April, and my thoughts on things and my progress on it, as well as what is going to be going into this stash in May. So if you don't know what a Shop My Stash is, it's basically just a group of products that I am going to be focusing on makeup wise for that month. My hopes are to basically kind of fall back in love with some of the products that I have, because I have a ton of them and I just want to show them some more love, as well as possibly just use some up, which I actually did, and I'll show you some of those products as well. So if that sounds good, then stick around. I guess we'll start with some of the products that I used up this month. So the first one being the MAC Strobe Cream in Pink Light. I've been working on this for quite some time, so I'm very happy to be done with this one. And in place of that, I actually started using the, what is this? The Becca Backlight Primer Filter, something or other. So I've actually been using that in place of, oh, come on now. What's going on? There we go. I've been using that in place of the MAC Strobe Cream, and as you can probably see, I am probably will be finishing up this month, if not the next month. Another product that I was able to use up was the Benefit Precisely my brow pencil in shade 4.5. So that was all she wrote. So it's kind of exciting to like use up a whole eyebrow product. I don't think I've done that in quite some time, so pretty proud of myself. The last thing that I used up was the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this is in the Brightener shade. So I was finally able to use this all up. Again, kind of been working towards finishing up for a little bit. I don't think I'll be repurchasing. It was a little bit dry from my under eyes, but glad to see it all gone. Also, so in regards, I'm not going in any particular order either. So this is the, what is this? The Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy Radiant Dew Facial Mist. As you can probably see, I've used a good chunk. I'm going to continue using this into the next round as well, and I'll probably finish it up that round. More eyebrow products. This is the Benefit, I think it's the Gimme Brow. All of the writing has been off, just been, you know. So this is in the shade, I believe it's shade 4. If you watch my Sephora haul, I actually just purchased this in the 4.5 shade. So hopefully I'll be finishing up with this one soon, but this is one of my favorite products. So this will be back in April Shop My Stash. Oh, we're not in April anymore. This will be in the May Shop My Stash as well. As far as moisturizers, so this is Wishful, which is Huda Beauty's skincare line, the Honey Balm Jelly Moisturizer. I actually took a pause on using this at the beginning of the month, just because I was having some skin issues and I wasn't sure if this was related, and I was using a different skin product to help combat that had CBD oil. So I just started reusing this one again, so this will be going into my May's box as well. One product that I did not use majority of the month is the Zika Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment by Dr. Jart. And again, like I just mentioned, I was having some skin issues, possibly eczema around my smile lanes and my a small dot on my lip, so I wasn't sure if this was contributing to that, and I was focusing on different skincare. I did notice that once I stopped using this, my skincare issues kind of cleared up a little bit afterwards. So again, don't know if this had anything to do with it, but I will be taking it out of my May's Shop My Stash. All right, as far as foundations, I did have this Flower Beauty Get Real Serum Foundation. I did use it was new to my collection at that point. I don't know if you can kind of see with the light. I did use a good bit of it, and I very much enjoyed it, but we'll be taking it out of this go around. I also was using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear in the shade, what shade is this? I think it's Vanilla, if I'm not mistaken. I use this to actually kind of darken up the other foundation, the Flower Beauty Serum Foundation, just because, you know, it's summertime, or gonna be summertime soon. I live in Arizona, so naturally you just get a little bit more color on your skin, just being outside. So this will be rotated out as well. Another concealer that I use is actually the get that right, NARS Soft Matte Concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla. I did use this a little bit, not as much as I probably should have, but you know, it did its job. Another item that we've probably seen multiple times before is the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. I use this for an eyeshadow base, and you can see I am making some good progress on it, so I'm going to continue to keep this in my stash, and hopefully we'll have a pan in there sometime this month. One item that I've been using a few months now is the Catrice Camouflage Cream in the Wake Up Effect. Again, just creating a bigger pan in it. This is slightly tinted like a pink. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. So basically what it does is it helps conceal your under eyes, you know, any darkness under your eyes. And so my goal is to use this all up, and I actually have already purchased another similar item from Flower Beauty that I am eagerly awaiting. So just trying to finish this bad boy up. So again, this will go in my May's Shop My Stash as well. Moving on to blushes, so I had the Rare Beauty liquid blush in the color Bliss. I didn't use this as much as I thought I would, just because I had I purchased a lot of blushes this past month with the Sephora sale. When I did use it, it is very pretty. It just dries down very quickly, so I would suggest only doing one cheek at a time, and even putting kind of like dabbing out on your hand and then using a beauty sponge or a brush to apply it, because it is very pigmented. Another blush that I didn't get to as much as I thought I would is the Color Pop blush in Night Bloom. More of a lavender blush. Very pretty, just didn't use it. That's pretty much all there is to say about that. One product I did use a lot was this Maybelline Sky High mascara. Very nice mascara. I didn't notice any like transfer issues or smudging or anything like that. So I definitely would recommend this if you get your hands on it. As far as lip products, I didn't really use them. So we have the ColourPop Luxe Gloss from the Raw Beauty Christie collection. I think it is in Glacier. Then we have the Lippy Stick from ColourPop in Oh Snap. And then we have, I think this is the Floss Balm in Your Honor. I didn't really use much of any of them. So for this future one, I probably won't be including as many lip products, just because I'm working from home, and I don't know, lips are kind of like the last thing that I think about, and I'm just using a balm most of the time. Did use a fair amount of this Fenty, what do they call it? The Pro Filter powder in the color Butter. This is the mini size. use this for powder in my under eye. It's still good, still have plenty left, which is why I like the minis, because it just, I mean, takes forever to go through, so why not get a smaller one so you don't have to, you know, have to go through a whole thing. So yeah, my poor packaging on their part, but this is Profusion, the highlight and contour palette. I really used this light one the most. Let me see if you can get a good look at the pan compared to the other ones. As you can see, I kind of dipped into the highlights as well. I actually very much liked this palette, and I will obviously be continuing to use it. Packaging, not so great, but what can you expect for paying $5 for 6 shades? Another ColourPop palette at Foresight by Raw Beauty Christie. I did dip into this quite a bit. Let's see if you can see it. The colors that I dipped into the most were Old Growth. I did a really pretty combination with Old Growth, Rainier, and Amanita, which was really pretty. And then I also did like a green look with Fiddlehead and Evergreen. So very much like this palette, I'll probably be pulling it back out closer to fall because it reminds me more of fall colors. Alright, so 2 more ColourPop palettes. This one was, oops, this one was the Bambi one in Flower, so more of the purple shades. Oops. Let me, so we're not lining each other. This was the color story of it. I didn't use it as much as I thought I would, but I did dip into this one. It's hard to read upside down. Prilly, something like that. Pretty Flower. I did a look with this, like really combination of these 3. And then the other one was Thumper, so this was more of the cool tone colors. And I used, you could probably tell I used a lot more of that one than the other one, but still very pretty. Love the packaging of these so much. They're so cute. All right, so let's fill up my bin for May's Shop My Stash. So in addition to the products that I already said that I would be putting in, like reusing the Shop My Stash, here are the newest products that I'll be using. So this is Wet n Wild's, it's considered a bronzer, but I actually use it as an under eye powder in Reserve Your Cabana. And you can see I have a pretty large pan in it, and this is perfect for the under eyes. It has a slight shimmer to it, so it kind of helps reflect the light. Really perfect for your under eyes. Moving on to highlighter, I am going to be using Nomad by Stockholm. Did I say that right? Nomad is the brand. I think Stockholm is the color. Really pretty kind of pinky pearly gold. Nomad is an indie brand, and I heard another YouTuber talk about them, so I looked them up and thought this one was really pretty, and I think they give you like a $10 coupon or something when you sign up. So that was really pretty. For blush, I'll be using my Ofra by Samantha March. So this is her blush combo in Chiclet. So excited to use that. Skincare, I just hauled this in my Sephora haul. This is the Herbivore Bactual Retinol Alternative Smoothing Serum. I've been using this the past few days and I've really enjoyed it. I have very sensitive skin, so retinol can cause some irritation and redness. So I've really been enjoying this so far. Same with Paula's Choice, the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I've been using this day and night. It has salicylic acid. It helps unclog and shrink pores, smooth and even out skin tone. This is the mini size, and I think I probably will be purchasing the larger size as well because I've been liking it so much. As far as foundation, I'm using my mini version of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 5, I think. So again, this is the mini version. It's a very, I would say, light to medium buildable coverage. It is luminous. It's very lightweight on the skin. Very pretty foundation for warmer months coming up. As far as powders, this is one that I picked up at Burlington Coat Factory. I had some time to spare, so I walked in there, and this is a very interesting one by Physicians Formula. It is the Super BB Insta Ready powder, and it has 3 different sections. The first one is Nude Filter, then Healthy Glow and Sunset. I pretty much just mix my brush all around just to set my foundation, and it kind of gives you that healthy glow. As far as mascara, I am using the Marc Jacobs. I think this is the Velvet Noir mascara, if I'm not mistaken. Recently got this in my Sephora haul. It came in a trial size of this and the Omega bronzer. So this is the mini version. That is what the mascara wand looks like. Been enjoying it so far. No complaints. Well, actually, I lie. There has been a little bit of smudging, but I think that might be user error opposed to the product. I don't know. I'll continue to try it out and see if I like it. Another mascara that I'm using is Thrive Cosmetics. This is their Liquid Lash Extensions. I'm not super gaga over this. It is a tubing mascara, which typically aren't my favorite. And it does take some work to get off, but you know, it's in my collection, and I just wanted to try to use it up, and then I'll probably be done with it. This is a new to me concealer. This is NYX Born to Glow Radiate Concealer in the color, I believe, Pale. Has a little like fluff ball squeezy tube. This is very light, and it is a little bit yellow. Probably too yellow for my liking, but I'm just gonna finish it up. And if I do decide that I like it and repurchase it, I'll get a little bit more pinky undertone to help with concealing under eyes. So this is another Sephora haul purchase that I recently made, the Natasha Denona Contour Sculpting Powder. This is what it looks like. Really been enjoying this one so far. And then I always like to have a few different eyeshadows, mixtures, both from Sephora, both recent. So this is the Natasha Denona Mini Retro Palette. So you can do a mixture of like pinky green looks. Been enjoying that. And then lastly, I just picked this up because I did have a few returns to Sephora that I had to make, and decided to pick this one up as well because I wanted to see it in person. This is the Huda Beauty Chocolate Brown. That packaging is just on point, like with the tortoiseshell, amazing. And this is what it looks like. Initially, I was going to purchase it during the sale, but I read some reviews, and it had a lot of mixed reviews, so I wasn't too sure. As well as another neutral palette, and I'm trying to slow down my palette buying because it's impossible to try them all. But I saw it in person, and I thought, oh, this is really beautiful, so I am giving it a shot, and I'll let you know how it goes. So with that being said, that is all I have for May's Shop My Stash. Thanks so much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this content, and let me know if you're doing a May's Shop My Stash. Take care.